boys, welcome to day 103. And before I roll the montage on anything, I just want to say we are so back. Camera quality is back. I figured out what was wrong, and I got so much work done last night that I'm super excited to show you guys. But first, I'm going to jump in the pool here. I'm going to do my whole morning routine, get done up. It is late. It is around 3 p.m., but I was up working until around 6 a.m., and I have been just like working in bed, kind of doing the hybrid sick thing because I still do have a little bit of a cold since around 12, so I've already been at it for around 3 hours. But now I'm going to properly get ramped up with my day, take you guys along with me, and dude, I got so much to show you guys. I'm so excited. Alright boys, the camera is fully fixed. I'm so happy to just like be back and have the amazing quality. But updates have been working for about 9 hours now. You can see here it's around 9 p.m. Started working at 12. Timeline on the vlog is looking good. It is nearly finished, which is really good. I literally just have to do the hook, add some zooms, then I can do my exports checks, and it's live. Thumbnail's already done, so I'm gonna be getting that live tonight, and then I just have to do some more work on the roadmap. But yeah, today's going really good, and I'm gonna talk about this more later, but this is a theme. I figured out something about energy that I want to share, and I promise you it's not what you're thinking. It's a bit more controversial, but yeah, moving well, and it's time to go for a run. All right, that's the run done. I have to catch my breath, as you guys can see. That one, probably somewhere between a 4 and 5 minute per kilometer pace. And if you're wondering why I don't actually know, I don't track my runs. It usually just slows me down. I've accidentally ran sub 4 kilometers before, and it's just because I didn't track. I just went. And same thing applies to distance. So many times I've not tracked my run distance, and I end up going so many more times the amount that I was planning to. That's also why I like to do out and back runs, which is instead of going in a circle, you go out one direction and you're forced to come back. And then that way, pretty much however far you go out, you're gonna have to complete double that either way, right? You're not gonna Uber back, so you can either walk back, which I like to do as a form of time to think, or you get to run back, which will double the amount of distance you ran. So it's also a really great way of training your feet because they get adjusted to a mileage, even if you're not necessarily running it every day, which is honestly, once you get to a pretty solid VO2 max and cardiovascular health while running, your feet durability is the more important thing when it comes to probably anything 5K and up. I mean, you can really tough through that, but anything 10K and up, you need great feet. It's actually why male men are some of the best ultra marathon runners, or anybody that works on their feet, because they're always stepping, so their feet just have more durability in them, which when you make that impact with the ground allows you to go further. And like you see now, I've just caught my breath as I'm talking to you guys. So that's another cool thing. I think humans are the only animal, the breath's not fully back. Humans are the only animal, I believe, or one of them, that has the ability to refill its oxygen tank and replenish on energy while in active motion. It's pretty interesting, but yeah, things are going really well. I didn't really talk about it. There's a clip from yesterday's vlog I didn't include because I wanted to kind of leave you guys on a cliffhanger. But when I stayed up till 6 a.m., I got a call with my editor done, and we're gonna be getting him back on board and restarted literally as we onboard our next client at the agency, which I haven't even shown you guys the website and all the other stuff. I have to show you guys that I ended up building out last night. But I did that. I built the website. I got good progress done on the main channel video, which I guess I just showed you, and things are going amazing there. The point of, I guess, focus for me this evening is I need to get all my stuff done, because on the 23rd, which I realize is literally in a week from now, I'm gonna be, it's less than a week from now, fuck. I have to head back to Canada, which obviously is gonna lead to a few missed days of productivity by itself, but then also just decreased overall productivity while there, even though I'm gonna bring my full big honkin' computer, because I am really trying to get the main channel video, if not done before the new year, done within the first week of the new year, so that I can have that slate cleaned and really just focus on running the machine at full capacity, which I was struggling how I was going to do that yesterday, and that was kind of the source of a lot of my strife. And the solution that I came down to was, first and foremost, I don't have to. I have guys like my editor and even more people I can bring on board in order to help me. But even more than that, I just have to really be a beast when it comes to getting things done, which is different from just working a lot, because I was working a lot, but I wasn't getting a lot of things done, which doesn't mean I'm not working hard. It just means I was focusing a lot of my time and attention into perfecting, for example, After Effects and all these things, which I love to do and I know is essential, but has a time and place. And I know with the pace that I want to move at, it's honestly better just to ship things at a lower quality and not be okay with it, but accept it. Not be satisfied with it, but accept it, so that I can accumulate the resources to make it possible. Because I'm playing a resource game, both with my own time and energy, but then also with the amount of things that I focus on, right? I talk about this a lot, but I've got an infrastructure a lot bigger than what my, I guess, current input level can manage. And I'm quite aware of that. Like, you guys see what I have to do on a daily basis in order to maintain, right? I have a daily vlog, I've got the business channel, I've got the personal channel, daily vlog, I've got the business channel, I've got the main channel, and I also have all my clients' channels that I have to manage. So, and keep in mind, I'm doing this as one person, then maybe two with an editor. So I'm well aware that that infrastructure makes absolutely no sense if I'm just trying to, for example, get to $50,000, $100,000 a month again. But I'm trying to build a platform much larger than that. I want to play much larger than that. So I have to be okay with slower progress, which is a part of that accepting thing I spoke about. But then also, I have to be okay with, slower progress, accepting things, but then also pretty well just things feeling like a massive strain sometimes, and being able to manage that. So honestly, things are going quite well regardless, and keeping all that in mind. Like I said, I just have to be a beast when it comes to my personal work input and ability to just ruthlessly execute things. So that is honestly really the only paradigm shift, and it's why I'm kind of going into what I call like Rambo mode, which for me just means like sleep schedule and routine goes out of the window. It's like, hey, whatever I write on my task list, I'm not going to bed till it's done. And just consistently doing that day over day, and just having this like profound level of stubbornness. I can do it for about 30 to 90 days if I'm really pushing it. And then I get to a point where I have to like go into like a week of 70% ish. Maybe not in the effort, but in just like the overall capacity and energy that I have left in order to kind of achieve that. So I'm happy, and once I get this business channel video thing done, then I'm going to be, of course, ramping up a culmination between me focusing on the agency and then also the main channel video. I know there's so many channels. I feel bad for anybody who's not in my head trying to understand this, but I wanted to come down to the last main thing, which, with all the things that I'm now focusing on, something that I have to keep at the front of my mind is, so let me pause and actually articulate this thought. Okay, so it is around realizing where I can push. And I'll give you an example. About 2-ish weeks ago, and probably over the course of the last week or so, I did a massive push on my main channel. Sorry, Freudian slip, as I explain this for anyone that's my friend telling me to post on my main channel. But I have been uber focused on both kind of the business channel stuff and getting that ironed out, clients at the agency, but then mostly where the biggest multiple in quality came from was just on the personal channel. Like, I went from just giving literal rants like this the entire video to then adding cuts and music and all this stuff, and it enhanced the quality to a level that I'm proud of. But now I'm at the point where that's kind of becoming rinse and repeat for me. It doesn't take too long to do, and now that I've got multiples of quality done there, I have to begin searching and looking for where there are those leverage points of focus where I do this, and my one input unit of time might have like a 3-4x multiple on quality. So there's an infinite leverage multiple on the business channel because there are no current uploads on that. So doing that once kind of gets that thing fully at speed. I can do that on the, and by the way, this is me thinking out loud. I can do that on the main channel by getting a video out too, but that's only going to be like a maybe a 1 to 5x quality multiplier, but a 1 to even like 0.5x leverage multiplier, because I've spoke about this, but I know my next main channel video is going to be the lowest performing one out of like the last 3 videos I've done. My last 2 crossed 100K. I will be happy with this video if it crosses 10K, just because it's on a much smaller creator. So yeah, that is leverage multiple there, and that's why it's not really been a priority, because when I look at the full ecosystem, it's like there are other points where there's infinite leverage multiples or much higher ones with the personal channel or the business channel. And even though they're less developed infrastructures, because I'm not in an immediate pinch to just, I don't know, it's like see massive success. The whole thing has to function at once for me to have it really be what I want it to. It doesn't make sense to the onlooker, but I have to go in and work on these lesser developed parts of the Alex Newman media and 7-figure creator media arm. So that's the read on pretty much everything in my mind right now, and it's great to articulate it. But yeah, if anybody is watching through these, please let me know if you like these longer rant styles, because I'm happy to do them. I choose not to include them in some videos, and I don't know, maybe I'll just keep them spur of the moment when I feel like it's right and I have a lot of great things to say. But definitely coming off the back of a rough few days, and honestly a pretty dark last month and a half or so, where I have to deal with a lot of I guess, criticism, mainly internal criticism, and like people saying things from the outside that I'm already thinking inside, so they get echoed. Having it kind of all round up into being what I initially envisioned it to be, but heavily underestimating the pain associated with, is always a great feeling to go over that hump, and that's what created the Creator Breakdown series that saw success in the first place. So yeah, very happy all around, and like I said, I just continue to be a beast on the input side for the main channel, and it all comes together. So that is all, and yeah, it is now time to finish my walk home. Might do a little bit of a run back. Gonna get a quick shower up, drink another coffee, and sit down until whatever AM, get the business channel video done, and then also a lot of the 2026 infrastructure stuff, which I want to show you guys as that gets complete too. All right, it's 10:45, coconut water, sandwich, black coffee needs to be heated up, and we're gonna get on to the work and finishing up this video. All right, gentlemen, it is 4:27 in the AM, and we're here, working still. I think I'm gonna have the rest of this coffee and 2 more teas, because at this point I think I have to stay up till my meeting at 11:30, and I also have to wait until my video, which by the way I finished. Here's what the kind of final timeline looks like. If you would do me a favor, autofocus, looks like there. And then if I go over to YouTube, you can see it is uploading right there. So that's going to do its work. But something I've been figuring out, and what I think I'm going to do now, is instead of going and doing the other stuff I was planning to do, I want to fix this thumbnail. So this is kind of a draft of what the main channel thumbnail is going to look like, but this was my draft that I literally just built on Canva instead of my usual like Photoshop that I just kind of dragged in here. But I think this kind of looks bad considering just like the amount of effort I put into the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and build out kind of a similar style to my main channel, except in its own unique way, and I think it's gonna look really good. Boys, it's 7:17 AM and I feel like I want to go to bed. The sun is la, but I told you guys on the walk, if you're still watching, I am in a phase where I'm not sleeping until the task list is done. So you got the black coffee and jeez, I'm not just getting caffeine, man. That's triggering my fight or flight with how bad that tastes. Cold black coffee. Okay. Yeah. Whew. All right. I mean, there's no extra caffeine. It's full placebo right now. But I just got to keep getting this paper. It's causing all these problems. All right. I'm losing it, but, you know, as long as I get the work done.